Hey, this is Michelle, and this is a critique of GoVibeFitness.com. The owner of this site placed it on Facebook as requesting a critique, so I am going to do that here. Just landing on the site, first off, the first thing I see is that there's no phone number up in the header. You always want to have a phone number in the header, and you want that phone number to be big and very prominent on the website. So that would be the number one thing. Also, looking at the top bar here where it says free shipping, the font's a little bit hard to read, and I think that's mainly because of the background color. I would either make that background color a little darker or make the font darker, one or the other, so that the contrast is a little greater, and I think we'd be able to see that. I think that'll help with your conversions. Both of those two things will help with your conversions. Let's see, looking at the logo is decent. You've got a call to action above the fold, so that's good. Yoga and fitness apparel. Shop now. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see, looking at the store items, this all looks good. This font right here, I would definitely maybe go for a different font here. And that may be what the issue was up above. You couldn't really tell if it was the background color or the font, but if it's the same font, most likely then it's the font that's the issue. I would go for a more friendly font, just like an Arial or something like that. Let's see, collection list. This item I would move up to the top, the very top. This gives people the option to see exactly what their options are right away. You want them to start shopping right away. The way it is right now, you have featured products, which are good to have, but not in the number one spot, where people can actually go directly to what they came here for in the first place. Here, you're just kind of giving them an assortment of items and hoping they like one of them. The chances of them converting is a lot less than if you have the categories where they can go directly to what they want and shop. So I would definitely 100% move this section up to the top. Let's see, you got your Instagram here. I'm going to click on this to see if this takes me away to the site. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. Blog. I always debate whether or not I want to keep the blog on, because the point of them being there, or the reason you want them there is to shop. So by giving them the blog, you're kind of directing them away from the shopping, but at the same time, you want to get that SEO traffic from that written content. So it's kind of a toss-up for me. But you see, you have the subscribe button here. I recommend using a pop-up. You want to absolutely collect names and email addresses. You want to make that a higher priority. Having it at the bottom, it's very out of the way. You won't get that many subscribers. This is your customer base, so you definitely want to make that more prominent. So let's take a look at the product page and see what's going on there. All right, product page. Picture looks nice. Let's see, you got reviews on there, that's good. Free shipping, color options. Let's see, ships from the United States. One thing I see right off here is that you've got so many things in here that your add to cart button is below the fold. So you always want that to be above the fold. So my suggestion would be for you to maybe remove, say, this ship from the United States, remove that and put it below the cart, or put it in your top bar up here so they can see it up here, because you really don't need this here. If you remove that, Actually, you're still gonna have to condense some of this stuff to bring that button up, because yeah, you still got this size and this color. An easy fix for that will be to move the color and the size side by side. Maybe make it a drop down instead of the way it is now. I'm not sure if your theme allows for it. If it doesn't, you're gonna either have to hire someone to make these modifications for you, or switch out your themes. So definitely, but one or the other two, you definitely got to get this add to cart button above the fold. That's just, there's no compromising on that. Let's see. Okay, looking at your descriptions: flattering, fit, functional, and comfortable, fashionable. Decent description. Decent description. I guess the only thing I would add to the description would be to maybe have a call to action at the bottom of it. I'm horrible about doing that myself, but it is ideal because they've already passed the add the cart button, so they no longer have that prompt right in front of them. So you might want to say down at the bottom, if you like this, add the cart. Spice it up a little bit, make it a little nicer. So you do that for your descriptions for your product page. You make these changes, I guarantee you're going to get an improvement just off of the add to cart alone. I don't see any scarcity on here. There's only 5 left, or get it while it's on sale. In fact, I don't see a sale price on here. Usually you want to have a sale price and a regular price to give people that perceived value. So in Shopify, they have the field where you can enter the regular price. That's what's going to cause that to slash off. Most things will have that feature where if you enter something in that retail price, it'll show the prices being slashed off. Okay, that might even be Shopify native functionality. I should know that, but I don't right off the top here. So, but I'm pretty sure most things will allow for it if it's not native with Shopify. You do have the add to cart down at the bottom, but it's not really noticeable. I didn't even notice it just now. So it's a good try, but I don't think that's really all that effective. Like I said, I didn't see all of this time I've been on this page. I'm just now seeing that at the bottom, so I'm not really. I would say get rid of that. Having the chat box is definitely a plus. It will increase your conversions. It's not a substitute for a phone number. People want to know that they can pick up the phone and call if something goes wrong, and that they're going to get an actual person to respond, versus having to rely on a computer where no one may even answer. Matter of fact, I can test this out right now, see just how responsive you are. Let me see what I can say to maybe let's have a little fun right here. I'm a little nervous because I'm not used to doing this kind of stuff. It's a little out of my comfort zone, but I'm gonna do it for fun and to push myself. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna ask her. Okay, we'll ask her if she ships to Canada. Alright, we're gonna test you out here. Do you ship to Canada? Let's see how responsive she is, because if she does not respond well, that's definitely gonna be a thumbs down. A lot of the times she may see right through me, because a lot of times I know with my live chats I use talk.to, and it looks like someone's talking, so she is responsive. So definitely. Okay, thank you. So good job, Jessica, answering your chat, because I'm telling you guys, chat does convert. People do want to talk to you. I can't tell you how many sales I've closed via live chat. If you don't have live chat on your store, definitely you wanna get that, because you're missing out on sales. A lot of times, if people don't see a live chat and they can't talk to you right away, they go somewhere else. You make it easy for them by being there to answer their questions when they need you to. You're going to close a sale. Okay, so I put live chat on all my stores. I'm not sure if the service she has is free, but I know that I use talk.to because their service is completely free. It's a very, very good. Oh, look, she's responding here saying we'll be adding that option shortly, like within days. Okay, great. Thank you. So she's see right here. If I had been a real customer, just her responding back like that and letting me know could have gotten her a sale, because that person may come back within a day or whatever she's going to offer it and buy it. So that, just like that, guys, this is evidence that live chat can work. And I'm telling you guys, it does, because I've closed so many sales on live chat. I would not have an e-commerce store without it. I recommend it to all my customers. A lot of them hesitate. One of my clients, he deals in manufacturing, and he was against the live chat. He just felt like, it doesn't really, you don't need it. It's manufacturing. People come by bulk. So he didn't want it. I urged him, listen, because he still does sell to the general public. And there's no telling how much more revenue he could have made by simply having live chat. And he has a particular product. He has products that are very technical in nature, and they are automobile parts. So people have questions about those things, like, does this fit my car? Do I need to do this? How do I install this? Do you have instructions? You know what I'm saying? They have lots of questions. So being there for them live is and very important. And guys, you don't even have to be the one manning this. In fact, talk.to, they actually allow you to hire people from within their dashboard to man your chat. This is what I love about the internet, man. It's like you literally can run everything from the internet, and it excites me. Like, this is why I could not have picked a better field to go into, because I'm just so fascinated with the internet and what we can do with it and how it can change our lives for the better. I'm getting a little off track. I'm getting too excited, but you can hire people for dirt cheap, for like $1 an hour or something like that, to man your chat box. And you can hire even, you don't even have to leave your chat box open 24 hours. You can just have them do it for 4 hours, when you're not available, or, for 4 hours a day. Just offer something in the way of live customer support if you can't offer it 24 hours. The great thing about talk.to, though, another thing, is that they have an app that you can download from your Android or iPhone. And so you always have access to answer and respond to your chat if you're able to do so. If you're at a job, you may or may not be able to, but if you can, I know when I was working, I actually had I used to answer chats at work. I had a job where I was able to do that. So, it is definitely something you should get. And again, I recommend talk.to. I'm going to display that on the field there. But this is like perfect. I'm really glad that she responded. Good job, Jessica. You're on your way to do very, very well in e-commerce. Let's see, reviews. She has the ability to accept reviews, which is definitely a plus, because that's what makes people convert. They see other people have bought and that they have good things to say about it, and they buy too. She also has recommended products here for cross-selling. She has her payment options. So yeah, she's got everything. Another thing I would recommend you add are what they call trust badges, and these are just things that maybe say like a guarantee or site secure, those kind of things. And you can either add these yourself, or you can even install an app, and they will install a set of trust badges to help you boost up your conversions. For now, that is all I have. Hopefully this gave you some good tips and you can implement those. And if you see any improvement, please do come back and let us know so we can do an update on this. I appreciate you letting me review your site. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.